Hey, it's Mr. Chris from the Hudson Public Library. We're doing another STEM video for you, and today it's about the Earth, and specifically the Earth's atmosphere. So when you're looking up at the night sky, you may think the atmosphere is going on forever, or if you're looking during the day at clouds, figuring out how high they are, whatnot. But it's broken into zones, and we're going to look at those zones today. And I've got little model airplanes to kind of illustrate the different altitudes things can fly at. So we are all in this bottom area. Everything, plants, trees, animals, us, are all in what we call the troposphere. That's this first zone. So it goes from the ground all the way up to about 9 miles. So you got Mount Everest. People need oxygen to climb to the top of Mount Everest. The air starts getting thin. And if anybody's flown on an airplane like this, 737 would be flying at about 5 miles above the ground. And that's probably as high as any of us have really gone. And we got all these other zones to get through. So above that, we have the stratosphere. That's the next zone. So that goes from 9 miles to 31 miles. And I have 3 planes that explored that area. NASA made some experimental airplanes. We have the U-2, which flew up to 14 miles. I have the SR-71, which flew up to 16 miles. And I've got the F-104, which flew up to 19 miles. So they all explored the areas in the stratosphere. And that's what those planes study. Above that, you have what's called the mesosphere. And the mesosphere is 31 to 53 miles. And you get my bad picture of a meteorite. Because that's, if you see a shooting star at night, that's the level of the atmosphere that happens. A meteorite hitting and streaking is in the mesosphere. Above that, we get into, we're getting to the edge of space. So that's the thermosphere. And that's going from 53 to 372 miles. And I got one plane that flew up into that area, a special plane called the X-15. It was a rocket plane, and it went up to 67 miles above the ground before it would come back to land. And then you're getting into the exosphere area. That's 372 all the way up to 6,000 plus miles out there. So there's still atmosphere, but it gets very, very thin. And that's the zone where you have the space shuttle that could operate at about 200 miles. You have the Hubble Space Telescope that would be at about 350 miles. And if you want to get all the way out into that exosphere area, the only craft that we have that can do that would be a high-powered rocket. And that can get your satellite or your spacecraft if it's leaving the Earth or going to a very high Earth orbit like this. That's when you're sending things out to the exosphere. So those are the zones of our atmosphere to teach you a little bit about the planet we all live on. So please like us on Facebook and our YouTube channel, and we'll be sending out more STEM videos to you soon. Thank you.